Some cartoons don't just entertain, they carve themselves into history. Before streaming, before CGI, before algorithms decided what you'd watch, there were these. 6 legendary old Hollywood cartoon series that entire generations still carry inside them. The kind that made Saturday mornings feel sacred. Let's begin. Number 1. Looney Tunes. Before anything else, there was chaos. Beautiful, brilliant, unstoppable chaos. Looney Tunes launched in 1930 under producer Leon Schlesinger for Warner Bros., born from a desire to compete with Disney's silly symphonies. The very first short was Sinkin' in the Bathtub. Simple, small. Nobody knew what was coming. By the late 1930s, legends like Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, and Bugs Bunny had arrived, each one sharper and more alive than the last. Directors like Chuck Jones, Tex Avery, and Friz Freleng at the famous Termite Terrace studio turned every short into a masterwork of timing, wit, and pure madness. The humor hit children and adults equally, a rare, almost impossible achievement. Looney Tunes didn't follow animation's rules. It rewrote them permanently. Number 2. Tom and Jerry. No words. No explanation. Just war. Tom and Jerry debuted on February 10th, 1940, created by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera for MGM. Their very first short, Puss Gets the Boot, earned an Academy Award nomination despite producers initially wanting no more of it. Audiences, however, demanded otherwise. Over their original run, Hanna and Barbera produced 114 shorts for MGM, winning 7 Academy Awards for Best Animated Short Film, tying Walt Disney's Silly Symphonies for the most wins ever in that category. 7. No other character-based animated series matched it. What made it immortal wasn't just the slapstick. It was the raw, wordless emotion underneath. Tom's burning humiliation, Jerry's sharp, cunning pride, and occasionally, a fragile, unexpected friendship. That is legacy. Number 3. Mickey Mouse cartoons. He started with a whistle and conquered the world. Mickey Mouse made his public debut on November 18, 1928 in Steamboat Willie, one of the very first cartoons to feature fully synchronized sound. Walt Disney was inspired by the success of the jazz singer and was determined to produce something no one had heard before. Audiences at New York's Colony Theater heard it, and the response was immediate, overwhelming, historic. Within months, Mickey was a global sensation. By the 1930s and 1940s, his theatrical shorts had become cultural events. Audiences filled theaters just to see him. He appeared in over 130 films. Mickey wasn't flashy or sharp-edged. He was earnest, brave, lovable in a way that felt completely timeless. He didn't just launch a studio. He launched a mythology still very much alive today. Number 4. Popeye the Sailor. He squinted. He mumbled. And when he finally ate that spinach, the world shook. In November 1932, King Features signed an agreement with Max and Dave Fleischer's Fleischer Studios to adapt E.C. Segar's comic strip character into animated shorts for Paramount Pictures. The first cartoon released in 1933, and Popeye immediately became one of the most popular animated stars of the entire decade. By 1938, polls showed Popeye was Hollywood's single most popular cartoon character, surpassing even Mickey Mouse. The Fleischer Studio gave Popeye a visual style like nothing else. Raw, gritty, textured, almost noir in its feeling. Bluto was a genuine, terrifying threat. Olive Oyl was truly in danger. And the spinach reveal was pure explosive release every single time. Popeye wasn't a hero in the gentle sense. He was something realer, tougher, unforgettable. Number 5. Woody Woodpecker. That laugh. You already heard it, didn't you? Woody Woodpecker first appeared on November 25, 1940, in the short Knock Knock, produced by Walter Lantz for Universal Pictures. Originally conceived as a one-time antagonist in an Andy Panda short, Woody's response from audiences was so powerful that he received his own series in 1941. Between 1940 and 1972, Woody appeared in nearly 200 animated shorts. His original voice was provided by the legendary Mel Blanc himself, the same man behind Bugs Bunny and countless other immortal voices. Woody wasn't a traditional hero by any definition. He was chaotic, loud, relentlessly self-serving, and completely unapologetic about all of it. His early anarchic energy felt almost dangerous, like he existed outside every rule ever written. In a world of order and structure, Woody laughed, gloriously, endlessly, at all of it. Number 6. The Fleischer Superman cartoons. They look like they were finished yesterday. But they were born in 1941. Fleischer Studios produced the first Superman animated short for Paramount Pictures, released on September 26, 1941. The budget was extraordinary. $50,000 for the first cartoon alone, roughly 4 times the cost of an average animated short at the time. Paramount had negotiated it down from the $100,000 Fleischer had proposed, hoping to discourage the project entirely. Instead, they created something historic. Superman moved with real physical weight and true cinematic power. The rotoscoping technique, a Fleischer invention, gave him lifelike movement no animation had achieved before. In 1994, the first Superman short was voted number 33 on a list of the 50 greatest cartoons of all time by animation professionals. 80-plus years later, frame by frame, these 17 shorts remain breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. These weren't just cartoons. They were the first language of wonder. The stories that showed us courage, laughter, and the impossible made beautifully real. Which one lived inside your childhood? Drop its name in the comments. Like this video, subscribe for more, and never forget where the magic first began.